at a stage where we would like to engage the community, and especially, of course, the SMEs in this area. That's the purpose of today's meeting. Reach out, tell people how they can engage, and who to contact, and what we're all about. That's what this meeting is for.
What kind of companies are you looking for to get involved?
Well, the companies that are capable of contributing something to the overall. So we're going to define the scope of what integrated photonics is. And then looking primarily for, there's a whole group of companies here that used to supply Kodak, Xerox, and the like. So we have to come up with a similar model, right? Because they are used to be suppliers, maybe to an equipment suppliers, to an entity like Kodak. So we're going to have to bring those entities here, more likelihood from the outside, to the table, and then see that we can use the companies that exist here in the same model. Because otherwise forcing them to come up with a very different business model for them is unlikely to work. So the connections that we have to either the West Coast or even companies abroad will be brought to the table. I mean, we are trying to bring them to, open up an office here, bring a factory here, or something like that. It's all part of what we're all about. Right?
What kind of time frame are we looking at as far as manufacturing starting?
Well, look, I have had experience prior to I used to be in corporate America. In order to build an institution that self-sustains, a business that self-sustains itself, you have to assume 5 years. I mean, this is not going to happen overnight. If we can bring in a large company that wants to settle here, we will have to also, again, connect with the governor's office to see how much else we can bring to the table to make that possible. That's outside of sort of the scope of AIM Photonics. I mean, we're bringing these people to the table, but ultimately to make that deal happen, we'll have to be above and beyond AIM Photonics. Those things can happen a little faster, but it's 2-3 years. I mean, you have to build a building, you have to bring the people in, hire a lot of folks. This is not, it's not next year or this year. But we're moving as fast as we could possibly move.